Good morning to all of you. I welcomes to all in our lecture series on statistical mechanics, that is your core paper 14, belongs to 6th semester BSc syllabus. In our last class we have been discussed in detail about equipartition of energy or equipartition theorem. In detail we have been discussed, and this theorem states that the total kinetic energy of a dynamical system will be equally divided among its all the degrees of freedom, and the average kinetic energy associated with each degree of freedom is half kt. In detail we have been discussed. I hope you all have uh, already written this note, and in our today class we are going to be discuss comparison of three ensembles, that is your microcanonical ensemble, canonical ensemble, grand canonical ensemble. May you remember that in our very first class we have been discussed, in our first lecture you can also check that types of ensembles, microcanonical ensemble and canonical ensemble, grand canonical ensemble, with these figures. And there only we have been discussed that how they are different on the base of the fluctuation of n. Here small n is belongs to number of particle and energy of the system. On the base of fluctuation or on the base of exchange of energy and particle, we have been classified three types, what we have been discussed in our very first class, right? But in today class we are going to be discuss what will be the other parameter that they are going to be differentiated with each other on the base of probability distribution, on the base of partition function, on the base of entropy of perfect gas. Whatever we have been already discussed in separate sections, you can check those corresponding videos. Okay, so also you can consider that this is your last class or last lecture regarding your second unit. Next we are going to be go for the third unit. Okay, so here we are going to be just comparison, that means whatever we already found, already we have been discussed in our different lectures or different sections. This is only the summarization. Okay, or you can say that this is one type of conclusion, what we have been found in case of microcanonical, canonical and grand canonical, and in which way they have been separated with each other or differentiated with each other. First point we have to consider contact with the surrounding. So as we discussed in our first class or also uh, in our different several lectures also, microcanonical ensemble, there is no contact with the surrounding, and also there is no contact with the nearby system. This one, the unique system, it is fully isolated from other system, and also surrounding is fully isolated, right? This is your so called your microcanonical engine, that means it is not thermally contacted. So microcanonical ensemble with surrounding not contact, and canonical ensemble thermally contact with surrounding. Grand canonical ensemble, if we are going to consider, thermal and material also contact, that means from system to system thermal exchange is there, thermal contact is there, and also material means particle can be also exchanged from one system to another. That means here there is no contact with the systems. However, in case of canonical ensemble, they have been contacted with each other, but impermeable. uh, Wall impermeable means only heat energy can be exchanged, but particle could not be exchanged. However, in case of your grand canonical ensemble, these are permeable, that means particle as well as temperature, or the heat energy can be exchanged between system to system. So hence it has been written that thermally contacted with the surrounding or with the other system, and also materially, means material can also be exchanged from one system to another. Okay. Okay, first of all, I am going to suggest to all of you that you just write this one in the form of landscape. Okay, this is my note. I'm going to show you. This is the note. You just write in this way, in the landscape format. Okay, it will be better. Otherwise, you cannot get enough space that you can write in this way. In normal format, you just write in landscape format. Now, on the base of fluctuation in number of particle and energy, how these three ensembles are differentiated or classified. See, for microcanonical ensemble, fluctuations do not take place in energy and number of particles of individual systems. Both energy and particle not fluctuates system to systems or individual systems, because all the systems are isolated and not thermally contacted with the surrounding. So number of particle and total energy of the system is always constant, not fluctuation. In case of canonical ensemble, fluctuation take place in energy. Energy fluctuation will be possible in canonical ensemble, but not in the number of particles of the individual systems. Here, energy can be fluctuate. However, the number of particles are constant in case of canonical ensemble. However, in case of your grand canonical ensemble, fluctuations takes place in energy as well as number of particles of the individual systems. These are the individual systems. As these walls are permeable and conducting, so hence your energy, thermal energy can be exchanged, as well as number of particles also can be exchanged from one system to another system. So hence it is written that fluctuations take place in energy as well as the number of particles of the individual systems. Okay, next point is your probability distribution. This is most important. Probability distribution, this is represented by rho e, which is constant in the range of E to E plus dE and will be equal to 0 outside the energy range for microcanonical ensemble that we have been derived. You can check your note. In this section we have been derived. I am going to show you. Just wait, just a moment. Here you can check your this section, density of phase points in classical ensemble, and here probability distribution. This rho is nothing but is called as your here rho is nothing but called as the rho n gives the probability of the states represents by the point. Okay, so this rho, the rho is the representation of the probability distribution. Okay, so probability distribution for microcanonical ensemble you can check after the derivation. We found here when E and N are constant, you just check your this section, this topic. At the end, in the first I, we found for E and N are constant, that means in case of micro canonical ensemble, rho is constant. Okay, we found rho is constant. Actually, here rho represents the number of phase points. Okay, here you can see the section density of distribution in the phase space. Here rho is nothing but the function of time, because this is also called as the density of the probability distribution, denotes the number of systems which are found at any given time in a given infinitesimal range of tau space. Okay, so for microcanonical ensemble, rho is constant. Why rho is constant? As E is constant in case of your microcanonical ensemble, in this case the phase points can move in the hypervolume or element volume of constant energy in such a way that the density of phase points in this hypervolume or element remains constant. Okay, a system is considered as collection of phase points. That means here you can see that this is your phase trajectory, and these are the phase points, and these are the phase trajectory. So in case of microcanonical ensemble, we have, suppose this in this region all the points we can found, because here E is constant. So the phase points can move in the hypervolume a constant energy. That means all the phase points will be moved with a constant velocity or with a constant energy, we can say. If it will be so suppose at a particular point, at a particular time, this will be the phase points, and another particular point here we can found all the phase points. So that means in a particular volume all the phase points, or in a particular energy range we can found all the phase points in case of microcanonical ensemble. So outside that range we are going to get the zero value. Okay, so hence it has been written that rho E will be equal to constant in the range E to E plus D and 0 outside the energy range. And in case of canonical ensemble, we found here when n is constant, that is your case of canonical ensemble, it will be a e to the power minus e by kt. Okay, then in case of your grand canonical ensemble, it will be e to the power ohm plus n mu minus e whole divided by kt in case of your grand canonical ensemble. So in case of your grand canonical ensemble, this rho is represents by rho is the function of n e to the power ohm plus n mu minus e by kt. Here you can see that in that same section, you just check in that same section your density of phase points in the classical ensemble. Beginning of the lecture you can check. Okay, we found this is your rho equal to e to the power c1 plus c3n minus e by c2. Here is nothing but a is nothing but is your here a is considered as e to the power c1 by c2, and your c3 is nothing but mu. So here e to the power mu n minus e by kt, or we can say that rho equal to e to the power c1 by kt, because c1 by kt has been considered here a. So e to the c1 by kt into e to the minus mu n, sorry, e to the mu n minus e by kt. And this expression again modified whenever we have been discussed the grand canonical ensemble. I am going to show you. Wait, you just check your note where you have been written partition function for grand canonical ensemble. Here these are the theoretical parts whatever we have been discussed. Okay, you can see here yeah, this one. Previously we know that previously means this is your grand canonical ensemble note. Okay, before that we have been discussed this one. So only for that here it is written that previously we know that in case of grand canonical ensemble the probability distribution function rho e equal to e to the power c1 by kt into e to the power mu n minus e by kt. Okay, So here C1 is nothing but your grand potential or thermodynamic potential, which is represented by ohm. So it will be rho E will be e to the power ohm by kt, e to the power mu n minus e by kt, and then by again simplification, uh, after again somewhat simplification, we found that here rho n is nothing but this one, rho n, which is the function of n. Okay, here grand canonical ensemble, the most important is number of particles, presence of number of particles in the subsystem. So here rho n equal to e to the power ohm plus n mu minus e by kt, whatever I have been written there. Okay, here rho n equal to e to the power ohm plus n mu minus e by kt. Now another important point is your partition function. In case of microcanonical ensemble, the partition function is nothing but is your hyper volume. Okay, is your hyper volume. I'm going to show you. You just check your note wherever we have been discussed the microcanonical ensemble. Entropy of microcanonical ensemble. Here, entropy of perfect gas using classical microcanonical ensemble. Here, this is del tau by h to the power 3n is nothing but your W. Here W is nothing but your statistical entropy. W is nothing but your statistical entropy after some corrections, after some few corrections. So here your statistical entropy is nothing but your W. From this statistical entropy we can find the thermodynamic entropy that we know. So here the partition function, that means in which manner the particles are going to be distributed. So for the distribution of the particle, the most important thing is your energy states. Number of energy state will be present, then the distribution is going to be possible, no? So number of energy states in case of microcanonical ensemble is nothing but your hyper volume divided by volume of the each cell. So this is the hyper volume divided by volume of the each cell. So as volume here, this is constant, h to the power 3n is constant. So if this hyper volume del tau will be increased, so obviously the numbers of quantum states or microstates is going to be increased. If the numbers of microstates is going to increase, then the distribution of the particle will be the number of distributions of the particle will be increased. So that means the distribution of the particle is directly related with your quantum states, and the number of quantum states again directly related with the hyper volume, that is your del tau. If del tau will be increased, the number of quantum states is going to be increased. Okay, so hence only for that partition function for microcanonical ensemble. So hence for microcanonical ensemble, partition function will be equal to only the hyper volume, that is your del tau. And in case of canonical ensemble, let this is represented by Zc, that we know is the integration of e to the power minus e by kt into d tau. You can check your note. Okay, I'm going to show you. Just wait. You can check your note. In this section we haven't discussed. Okay, in this section we have been discussed that we found this is the section partition function for canonical ensemble. What we found? This one, z equal to e to the power minus e by kt into d tau. After some correction, finally we found this one. Why the correction is needed, that is the cause here it has been written. But in general the partition function for canonical ensemble is nothing but integration of e to the minus e by kt into theta, or then after correction here. So here in the classification we have been written ZC. ZC is a representation of canonical ensemble. Okay. So now you are going to ask that, sir, here it is written that Z, why you written ZC? I written ZC here because I have to represent the grand canonical ensemble easily. Okay, because grand canonical ensemble is nothing but this factor times canonical ensemble. So if here if I am going to represent ZC will be equal to this much, or ZC is nothing but your canonical ensemble partition function, then here I can easily represent only representation. For only representation I written this one. Okay, so here ZC equal to integration of e to the minus e by kt into theta, or you can also write some constant a e to the minus e by kt into theta. Why I am suggesting that also you can write some constant, because here due to this factor you can write some constant. Some books also they have been given some constant e to the minus e by kt into theta. So may you can write, or you can write this one. And for grand canonical ensemble, partition function is nothing but zg equal to summation over n equal to 1 to infinite e to the power n mu by kt into zc. I am going to show you. Wait, you can check this section, thermodynamic functions of perfect gas in grand canonical ensemble. No. You just check before partition function of grand canonical ensemble. From the partition function of grand canonical ensemble, and you can find equation number 17. Equation number 17 is nothing but this one. N summation over n equal to infinite e to the power n mu by kt into zc is nothing but, here zc is canonical partition function. So here zg equal to summation over n e to the n mu by kt into zc. So because here zc is nothing but your canonical ensemble. So here instead of zc also you can write this integral value. Instead of zc you can write into integration of e to the minus e by kt into theta. No issue. Some books are also represented in this format, but I suggest that already zc value here we have been written, so you have to write in this format. Okay, if you want you can write in this way, but I suggest you write this way. Next, on the base of entropy, how they are different. Entropy of perfect gas. For microcanonical ensemble, entropy is nk ln v by n into 1 by hq into 2 pi mkt to the power 3 by 2 bracket close plus 5 by 2 nk. You just search where we have been discussed the microcanonical ensemble. Here microcanonical ensemble, then thermodynamical functions of an ideal gas. In case of microcanonical ensemble, we found at that time I have been written this expression v by n 4 pi m by 3 to the power 3 by 2 into e by n to the power 3 by 2 by hq plus 5 by 2 nk. This expression we have been found at that time. Now you can ask that, sir, how you are written this one. Here we know that E equal to 3 by 2 nkt. We know this is already here we have been studied in your, you just search your this one partition function by considering Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution. Okay, here I have been written E equal to 3 by 2 nkt, and this is general. E is nothing but your 3 by 2 nkt. So instead of E, if I am going to substitute 3 by 2 nkt, here n is there, 3 by 2 is there, and all of the terms are there. Okay, so here you can see that this is 3 by 2, this is also 3 by 2. So 2 here, 2 got cancelled, 4 is going to be cancelled out. How much we can get? 2 pi mkt, because here n got cancelled, 3 got cancelled. So how much we found? V by n, here V by n is there, 1 by hq. See, here one thing I have been forgot. Here hq is there. Okay, hq 1 by hq. Then here 2 4 means 2 pi mkt, 2 pi mkt to the power 3 by 2, to the power 3 by 2. Okay, whole bracket close plus 5 by 2 nk, 5 by 2 nk. See, this both are same in case of canonical enjemol and microcanonical enjemol. Okay, this same is for expression same for microcanonical enjemol and canonical enjemol. So here I have been shown whatever we found in our microcanonical enjemol. You can check also wherever we have been discussed your canonical enjemol. I am going to show you. See here, perfect gas in canonical enjemol, and then thermodynamic functions for canonical enjemol, and here we found entropy nk ln v by n, same thing, nk ln v by n, 1 by hq 2 pi mkt to the power 3 by 2, 2 pi mkt to the power 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2 nk, 5 by 2 nk. But in case of grand canonical enjemol, it is somewhat different, because in case of grand canonical enjemol, we have taken the mean, because here grand canonical enjemol partition function is nothing but summation of numbers of canonical enjemol. So only for that we have to take the mean value of the particles, number of particles in the subsystem. Details we have discussed in your grand canonical enjemol. Whenever we have been discussed, you can follow that video and note. So here I'm considering the last expression. The entropy in case of grand canonical enjemol is your n bar. This is mean number of particle, k ln v by. See, everything is same. Instead of capital N, here it is average particle or mean number of particle has been considered in case of grand canonical enjemol. So in case of canonical and microcanonical, this is your total number of particle, but here average number of particle in the subsystem at a particular time. This is your n bar. So here n, instead of n we have been written n bar, k ln v by n. Instead of n we have to write mean value of number of particles in the subsystem at a particular time. So 1 by hq 2 pi mkt to the power 3 by 2. Again here 5 by 2 nk, here 5 by 2 mean n into k. I am going to show you this expression. You can check your grand canonical enjemol portion. Okay, in this section, okay, thermodynamic functions of perfect gas in grand canonical enjemol. Here chemical potential, entropy, we found this one. Same, the expression is same, but instead of total energy, total number of particle, mean or average number of particle we have to consider in the subsystem. Okay, in the subsystem, this is the whole system of a canonical enjemol, and this is a subsystem inside the whole system. So this will be act as a grand canonical enjemol. So the physical explanations, for the physical explanations, I suggest you go through that video, okay, where I have been discussed these things, okay, and also these things, these theoretical parts. So here we found average number of particles in the subsystem, that is mean particle, k ln vy mean particle, mean number of particle 2 pi k t by h square to the power 3 by 2. See here h square is there, but there it was hq. See there it was h, here it is hq. So now may you are going to confuse, don't to be confused. Here you can see that if I have to take this h square to the outside, then here it is h square to the power 3 by 2. That means if I am going to take this h square outside, it will be 1 by hq, because okay, because initially it will be it is 1 by h square to the power 3 by 2. So first you consider root over of this one. Root over this one means here h square root over will be h cube is there, h cube, 1 by h cube. So it will be 1 by h cube, 1 by h cube into 2 pi mkt to the power 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2 mean number of particle into k. Got it? So only for that it has been written entropy in case of grand canonical ensemble is your mean number of particles in your subsystem k ln vy mean number of particles into 1 by hq into 2 pi mkt to the power 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2 mean or average number of particles into k. Okay, so this is all about comparison of three ensembles. Oftenly this comparison asked in your exam for 4 to 5 marks. So here I have been we have been discussed 5 points, more than sufficient for the for your 5 mark question. So you write down clearly in your note and watch the video carefully, because these are only you can say the gist whatever we have been discussed previously, gist, or you can say conclusion, or you can say summarization of our previous discussions. Okay, and this is the comparison between micro canonical, canonical and grand canonical ensemble. So write down in your note clearly and ready for the next class. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.